This is what our buildings look like turned on, activated. Plasma, ether, shooting out in every direction. Energy going every which way. We always talk about angels, but we don't realize it's not angels, but angles. And the angles of these buildings and the designs and the way they drew in energy is what propelled and made the energy and vibration in that area angelic.
All right, folks, take a look at this here. I want y'all to take a good look. Look there. If you see right there, basically what they did was they removed the cathodes. They strategically, see, what I want y'all to realize is this. There's a dark evil here, okay? You understand when you have a dark evil at work because it's taken away positive energy from you. These are made to harness ether from the atmosphere. You guys know that. After following my page, you have been taught that. You see these on what? All the cathedrals, right? Now, you have to ask yourself, why would y'all strategically leave everything else here, but specifically, look here, look. It used to look like a temple with cathodes. Cathodes are gone. Nice cathode here for ether. Cathode is gone. Look right here. Now, if you to the layman eye, you can't see nothing, but look here. It's gone. Look at this device. Understand something very simple, people. We are looking at devices. We are not looking at buildings. Okay? You're not looking at buildings. You're looking at a device that was defaced and taken apart. Okay? It's like taking the negative terminal off of a battery and the wire coils, so it can't charge up. Y'all getting what I'm saying? Just like in the Buffalo World Fair, look at these structures. What do you think are here? These are energy devices. Look very close. Energy devices. Look at the size of these stone structures. Now look at what they did to them. Look at that. Yeah, that's them. There were 4 of them. All of them had horses on top, horse statues on top. They were huge. Look at what they did to those. Why? Those were energy stabilizers, part of the entire system of the city, of the Tartarian city of Buffalo. They stood there as energy stabilizers. Look at them right there. Those that you're looking at right here are these right here. And they knocked them down. Why would you destroy the main energy centers of the city? You can see this column. This is a circuit right here. This is what they destroyed. This is where you see all those people gathering. Up here is the big water basin, and all the way back there is the electric tower I did a video on. You have to ask yourself something. Why would you destroy part of a beautiful, this is sitting on water. You already know this is conduct energy. But the whole point of the video is to show y'all how these cities operate and what they did to steal the devices and strip these buildings down and make them like basic buildings that don't harness energy, make them dead buildings. See, if you have a building that's alive and it's harnessing energy, it's alive. It's alive. It's connected to the ether. It's connected to the source. You take off its devices, you shut it down. It's like the building goes resonating at a frequency, and you go ding, and you shut the building down, and you create this garbage. So just know, when you're out here looking at these Tartarian castles, they're supposed to look like this. They're supposed to have all their devices still attached to them. Welcome back, TikTok. Let's go. What are we looking at here? We're looking at He-Man's sword. He-Man, Castle Grayskull, and his sorcerer. I'm gonna break down all of this shit. First off, we're gonna start here. Look at the symbol in the middle of his chest. Start with the symbol there. You don't know what that symbol is? Hold on 1 second. It's the symbol of the Knights Templar. I know, you didn't see that until now. Let's go back. Now you see it. What is he doing with his sword? Our eyes are open now. We know what these swords are doing. We know they're extracting ether from the domes and the antennas in the area. Where is his power source? Because I told you, you need to be near domes and antennas, tapped into the ether. Did I not? Pay attention. Every time he put his sword up and he needed the power of this ether from this castle, what did he say? He said, by the power of Grayskull Castle. The castle which is harnessing the ether, which he pulls down through his sword. Let's go. See what these people do, they like to play in your face. You see that, right? You see how he pulls the sword out, he extracts the ether. The ether comes down, he uses that shit, points it at his cat, makes his cat bigger, and gives his cat knight armor. Then his whole shit switch up. Now he powered up. What did I tell y'all in my ether video? Go watch it. What is ether? Ether is the prime mover of the universe. All of a sudden, this guy taps into ether, the prime mover of the universe, and he becomes what? The master of the universe? Let's keep going. Anytime you look at a sword from now on, understand the real swords wielded energy, ether. Y'all never even took a look at Castle Grayskull. Take a look at Castle Grayskull. What is it? Castle Grayskull is Tartarian. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the dome that collects the motherfucking ether that's on all the buildings I've been showing y'all. Yeah, they put this shit right in our fucking face. Cause they have to tell you. Oh, this shit gonna get deep. I'm not even close. This is video 1. I'm gonna make 2. Hopefully I don't have to make 3. But this shit's gonna get deep. So He-Man stand right there. Be like, by the power of Castle Grayskull, right? Calls on it. The castle pulls in the ether. He connects that shit with his sword. He becomes He-Man, master of the universe. Let's keep going. Castle, right? A castle. Antennas all over the place, pulling in ether. Castle. Antennas all over the way, pulling in ether. Antennas, domes, pulling in ether. Now, I thought for a second, I said to myself, if these knights were really using the ether that the castles were drawing in through the domes, then they would have had to stay close to the castle so that they can be in touch with their ether the same way we got to be close to a tower with our cell phone. So I said, why don't you research and see if knights were basically primarily used to guard the castle? What do y'all think I came up with? Oh, by the way, don't forget to analyze the picture, the mesh, the metal gloves, the suits in the background. Yeah, they've been doing this shit. So I'm wondering, if they have to use the ether from the dome, from the castles, then they probably were primarily used to defend the castle. So I started researching. Primary role of a knight was to defend the castle of their lord. Primary fighting force to protect the castle walls and inhabitants from enemy attacks. Look, often granted land. That was their main job. Stay in-house, stay near the ether, protect the castle.
Is that not exactly what He-Man did? What is he doing? He is drawing an ether that's been harnessed by the fucking castle. And he has a sorcerer inside the castle that protects the ancient secrets and talks to him telepathically. Come on, man. And do y'all know what she looks like? This is her. This is the sorcerer of the castle. Oh, y'all don't know who she's supposed to be? Give me a second. What about now? Playing in our face. Yes, she is the depiction of Isis. And who is she? The goddess of what? Magic. Peep her here with her scrolls, with the cobra head overlooking her, with the crystal floating in the background. And then I was like, yo, what if He-Man could just access the ether through the castle without the sword, right? Peep this shit. If I didn't have the sword, but still said the words, by the power of Grayskull, ether through the tower, down into this nigga. Did you not just see that Tartarian structure pull the ether down? Yeah, you damn straight. Right there in He-Man, they thought we was, you know I ain't gonna miss it. You saw him standing there in that Tartarian structure underneath the dome like I am right now. Called on the power of the ether. The ether came down through the dome, gave him the power. This is how all of these buildings function. Every last single one of them. All of these domes and all of these cathedrals and capitol buildings around the world. So the next time you see He-Man, just know there's a lot more going on here than they trying to tell. Because now you know he's a depiction of the ancient world knights who used ether to defend the castle. And you know it for a fact because they put the same symbol on the man's chest as a Templar. And y'all missed that. Come on now. But when the mind is blind, the eyes can't see. Ooh, I got their ass now. By the power of Grayskull.